To me, wellness means a holistic sense of feeling good inside and out. So, mentally, emotionally, physically, in a community sense. I think wellness is both individual, communal, and systemic. And so it really looks at creating systems and communities that allow people to be whole and well and healthy and allow people to be in communion and communication and connection with each other. And it also looks like people feeling good within themselves, feeling worthy, offering themselves compassion, taking really good care of themselves. I'm Dr. Adia Gooden. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist and a self-worth coach. I practice individually with people, helping them to create mental wellness and thrive. And I also work with companies and organizations on how to increase belonging and inclusion and really lean into diversity and equity through a wellness lens that centers compassion so that you're creating a culture for everyone to feel like they belong, like they're included, and for everyone to be well. Since I'm a clinical psychologist, I'm going to say mental wellness. I, of course, think that they're all important, but I do think that it's possible to have financial wellness and physical wellness and not have mental wellness. And what I see when people have that is that they still don't feel good and they still don't feel happy. And what I also know as a mental health professional is that when people are not well mentally and emotionally, that can wreak havoc on their physical health and it can wreak havoc on their financial health. And when people are centered and well and feeling good and treating themselves well on a mental and emotional level, that really enables people to show up and create financial wellness and to take good care of themselves physically. And so I really feel like that is at the core of wellness in so many ways. I think financial wellness at the base level is having enough to meet my basic needs so that, my mortgage or rent, is paid and I'm not worried about losing housing. I have enough money for food and food that's nutritious, and that I have enough financial freedom to be able to do some things that are fun, right? So that it doesn't have to mean luxurious things, but feeling like I have enough to take care of my basic needs. I have some money for enjoyment, and also I'm not sort of underwater and experiencing a lot of stress in terms of financial debt. So society defines me as a Black woman. I'm Black and cisgendered. In the world outside, you probably wouldn't be able to know. I mean, I do wear a wedding ring, so I'm straight, but that's not necessarily apparent. And I am able-bodied. I don't have any physical disabilities that people could see. And I think I present and probably appear, if somebody was walking down the street, as somebody who is probably upper middle class. That would probably be projected onto me just based on the clothes that I wear and, that sort of thing, how I communicate. I think there are some of those things that certainly connect with the identities that I own and claim for myself. So I certainly am a Black woman. I am cis. I am straight. I am upper middle class. And I think the parts of me that are most meaningful are beyond the specific identities. So they're kind of how I see the world and show up and really value all humans and want to see all humans thrive and do well, regardless of identity. And so there are these pieces, right, of like how I connect and how I move in the world and how I see the world that aren't going to be connected to a specific singular identity that I think help to make up who I am. And I think everybody has those things that are true of them. And so I certainly think that identity and background and experience are really central and important for us. And I think it's also important for all of us to remember that there's more than those things to each of us individually and to the other people that we're engaging with.